Okay, this is actually my 9th installment deck. The other one was my 8th. I kind of lost count there. Yeah. So this deck is a fun deck that I made. It's hard to make because you just need to get all the cards for it. It's an Earthbound deck. But if you do have the cards for it, go ahead and try this out. I'm going to go through this one too. Show you what this is. Start with Earthbound Whirlwind. It's a Harpy Feather Duster for Earthbounds if you control an Earthbound monster. Harpy Feather Duster means it just blows up only your opponent's spell and trap cards, all of them. So you can run more than one of that, but I only run one because I only have one. Marshmallow just for stalling. Here is one of the Earthbound guys. Earthbound Checker Harua, whatever. Basically, Earthbound Immortals, there can only be one face-up Earthbound Immortal on the field. And if there's no face-up Earth field spell card on the field, you have to destroy this card. That's the only downfall. But your opponent cannot select this card's attack target, and this card can attack directly at, like, 28. Also, a secondary effect, or third effect, or fourth effect, or whatever. When this card is destroyed by a card effect, except by its own effect, destroy cards on the field. So, I mean, if they, like, smash and ground this thing, everything's gone on the field, so it's definitely a worth a card. Here's another Earthbound Immortal. This is a relinquished Earthbound Immortal, Uru, Spider Guy. Same deal with the field card and whatever, they all have that, attacking directly and whatnot. But, once per turn, you contribute one monster, except this card, select and can take control of one face of monster opponent controls to the end phase. So it's like a relinquish. Attacks 3,000 directly, 3,000 defense. Pretty beast. Xiron Universe. He's only in here basically for trampling. He can switch his attack to 14 and trample when he wants to, and that's basically what he does. There's 2 of them in here. Earthbound Revivals. This is when if you lost your Earthbound guy on the field and your field spell card, discard one card and select an Earthbound monster and one field spell card in your graveyard and return them to your hand. So you play them again. Time Wizard. Run this card in every one of your decks. That's just my opinion. Because if you top deck this guy and they have everything but a Stardust Dragon or something like that, or Prime, and you get his effect to work, it's awesome. So basically, you call heads or tails with a coin, flip it. If it's the one that you called, blow up all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. If it's the one that you called wrong, all your monsters die and you take damage equal to half of their attack. But he's still a good top deck. Mausoleum. This is meant for the Earthbounds because either player can just no summon or set without tributing, but you have to pay 1,000 life points per tribute. So you pay 2,000, bring out your Earthbound guy plus field card. So I mean, it works with him. Another one of those. Old Vindictive Magician. I have about 2 or 3 of these in here, along with Apprentice Magician, just because it's searching, plus he blows stuff up, so that's good. Earthbound Wave is your Dark Bribe for Earthbounds. Control Earthbound, and while you control an Earthbound, and your opponent activates spell trap card, it's a counter trap, just negate it, destroy it. Maslopiscu, his effect, he's an Earthbound Immortal. Basically his effect is like, when this card is removed from the field, except by its own effect, destroy monsters your opponent controls. They have to be face up, you got rerolled. And they take 800 damage for each monster destroyed that way. So, he's okay. MSC, of course. Another Mausoleum. Night Assailant. I just have him in here just for like an old Vindictive, just because flip. Blow up something. Bottomless Trap Hole. Revival of the Immortals. This is mainly used for the fish guy, which I'll get to. But you can select an Earthbound monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but it can't declare an attack, and when it battles, does no damage. So you think, well, what's the point of that? Well, it's meant for one Earthbound Immortal in particular. And all Vindictive. Terraforming, search for Mausoleum. Another one of those guys. That Heavy Storm. Apprentice Magician that I have there searches out for all Vindictive and itself. This guy 3000 beat stick, Earthbound Immortal, Kakuapu, whatever. He's a fiend. Basically, he does 3000 damage no matter what. When he destroys a monster, they take the attack. So he does 3000 no matter what. 3000, 2500 defense. This is the fish I was talking about. One of my favorite Earthbound cards. Chakaula, whatever. He has 2 effects. He can attack directly at 2900. But when he's in defense, he has 2 effects. He can attack directly, plus, once per turn, instead of attacking, you can deal half of his attack, which is, like, whatever half of 29 is, 1400, 1450. So, yeah, you do 1450 your opponent. Now, when he's in defense mode, your opponent can't even conduct a battle phase, so that was the point of Revival of the Immortals. He can't do battle damage when you revive him that way, but he can still do his effect damage, so he's pretty useful that way. I got 2 of those in here. Let's see what else. Divine Wrath, I got that just in case you want to get an opponent's effect. Trenchal. Earthbound Linewalker, not very powerful. He's 1900 defense, but basically when he's on the field, it's like secret rare too. Earthbound Immortal monsters can't be destroyed by their own effects, so if you have him on the field with an Earthbound, they destroy Mausoleum, they don't die because his effect just says that they can't die by their own effects, which would be the Mausoleum leaving the field, or any other field spell card. Another Old Vindictive, another Astal Piscu. I got a Jinzo in here to negate traps. I'm not running very many traps at all, so I have him in here for that. Primaterial Dragon, I got him in here to negate destruction. I mean, why not? Another Prince Magician, Lightning Vortex for destruction. I got swords. I always run swords in most decks, so. Terraforming, another Bombs Trap Hole. Snipe Hunter, I don't usually use Snipe Hunter that much, because I just don't like the chances of his effect, but I have him in here anyways, just because. And Fire's Doomsday, in case you don't want to pay 2,000 life points, when you just tribute 2 Fire's Doomsday tokens to bring out your guys. So that is my Earthbound deck that I made. If you guys want to try checking that out, making it, doing whatever, go for it. I'll have some more videos posted. Again, it's an expensive deck to make. Well, not really expensive, but you just got to get all the cards for it. And the right Earthbounds, whatever suits you. Alright, and then that is the end of this video.